I'm Owen Siebring with Eye on the Hawks, and we are here at Pinseekers in Tiffin, ready to tee up the season. First up, we've got Aaron Graves, the man who she liked it enough, she put a ring on it.
Yeah, I know.
Aaron, happy to have you with us. Let's
hit some balls. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, well, Graves, let's talk for a minute first about your big life changes recently. Tell us about the wedding, how everything went the other week.
Yeah, it went great. I mean, it was a great day. It was beautiful weather. Everything went really smooth, which was really nice. I was really nervous before leading up to it, but I think after the first look, I kind of like settled down, actually saw her and just talked to her for a while, and then the rest of the day went really smooth, and I wasn't nervous at all, and it was just a lot of fun.
So that was the source of most of the nerves, like the first look? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous for that, and just the fact that, you know, like everybody's going to be there watching you and her together and stuff. We're not exactly like the type of people that love to be in the spotlight, so it was kind of different for us to have everybody just watching you. And it's different than football where it's like you're in pads and everything, there's 11 other guys playing.
Yeah.
It's like just you, and so I was a little nervous, but after the first look I kind of settled in. I was good.
Okay.
So yeah.
What was the most like memorable part of the day?
Oh, let's see here. For me, my favorite part was the first look. We did our personal vows then too. So like we wrote our own vows and then just did the repeat after me ones during the actual ceremony. And that was probably my favorite part of it, just being alone with her and getting to say our personal vows that we wrote for each other prior to the day. So that was my favorite part. And then the reception was a lot of fun too. I think everybody had a great time, and everybody was taking advantage of the bar and everything. So it seemed like everybody was having fun.
How many teammates ended up coming?
Quite a few. I had Will Huber and Luke Gaffney were in my party.
Okay.
They were my roommates last year. So they were actually in the party. You're pretty consistent. You're pretty consistent with it. I'll give you that, yeah.
He's getting under it too much or something.
I think you're hitting maybe you're hitting the ground before, or maybe you're topping it. I don't know. But yeah, it was a great day. We had quite a few guys there, so it was good. It was really a smaller wedding for like how many people we know. We had like 175 guests. So, and she played college soccer at Iowa. That's how we met. And so, she has a bunch of soccer friends from Iowa and then from home and playing club. And then I have friends from home, friends at Iowa, and big family too. So it was hard to get the guest count to 175 with how many people we know. But it worked out great. We had a lot of football guys show up too. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, we've got the cameras over here. Recount again your guys' first meeting story. Was it like love at first sight in the dining hall? Or
No, well, we were in the dorms in Peterson Hall before everybody else had gotten there because we were just there like for summer training and stuff in June. And so we had met there in the dorms, and then we started dating in the fall of that same year. So it was pretty much right away that we met and started dating. I would invite all the soccer girls over to come play poker with us, and they didn't know how to play. And we would make them buy in for like $10 or something. And so that was kind of funny. That's kind of how we got to know each other at first, just us inviting them over to play poker and steal their money. But yeah, it was good.
The rich football players still soccer players. What a shame. Were you just inviting them over just to get a chance to talk to her more, or was it like, what's the financial aspect of it?
A little bit of both. I obviously definitely wanted to talk to her, and we hung out with all of them prior, doing other stuff too, but.
Just trying to raise it up a little bit.
Oh, that was more solid.
Oh, bounce.
Yeah. That's going to have way more carry.
All right, you still...
That was way better.
You hit like, 140 or something?
170, I think. That's still not very good. We usually hit one like 250 probably with this driver. Oh, yeah. Drew will hit one pretty far, too.
Were you guys have a space together now, or where are you?
Yeah, we're living in the Landing.
Okay.
It's like right by... like 30 Hop, the Extreme Arena. It's an apartment. So we just moved in beginning of June. So we're all settled now.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, super slice.
Any pets in your future?
Yeah, definitely want a dog. Yeah, we're definitely both dog people. Golden Retriever would be nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I grew up having, with Golden Retrievers, so I like those dogs a lot. Oh, I did the same thing. Hitting on the heel of it. Trying to hit it too hard.
I mean, you're almost as famous for your work in the classroom as you are for what you've done in the field so far.
Yeah.
Like, even before you started as a Hawkeye, it's like this future Hawkeye already has an associate before he's got his high school degree.
A couple years done before. Yeah.
Has stuff in the classroom, has that always come naturally, or are you just like a super hard worker, diligent in the classroom?
I'd say a little bit of both. I mean, like in high school, I'd say it came pretty naturally, and then the classes I took were from Iowa Central Community College, and they were like dual credit, so they were about like, a lot of them I would say were closer to high school level classes as well. But when I got to college, I kind of realized my first semester that like some of the classes for my major I'd actually have to start studying for, and I enjoyed learning about it. I was an exercise science major, and so I enjoyed learning about that stuff, so really didn't feel like a burden to study that much, and so I would study a lot, but it didn't really feel like, oh, I have to go do this, because I enjoyed learning about it. And so yeah, I would say I definitely started working a lot harder when I got to college, but high school was pretty natural, I would say. But
why did you chase that associates first? Like just to brag?
Well, no. Well, my mom works at the college. She's a nurse there, and somebody from my school had already done it before, and so she helped me with like the scheduling and all that. And so we were like, after the first semester at my school, you could start taking college classes right away your freshman year. And so I started taking them like, well, we could just finish it by the time I get to Iowa, because if you don't get the full 2 years done, not all the credits are going to transfer. So we're like, okay, it's either get the full 2 years done or like don't go at it that hard. So we're like, okay, we're getting the full 2 years done. And it really wasn't even that much extra work. It was like one summer class a year, and that was about it like extra, because they're dual credit, so it kind of it's high school too. So got very lucky with my high school, the way they did it. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. So that's cool. You're one of the most interesting guys on the team off the field, but we should talk a little bit of football while we
Yeah, probably.
So, you lost so many integral pieces of last year's defensive unit. Jay's gone, Jackson's gone, Sebastian, Maye are gone. What's been the turnover like on the defensive front? Has there been a lot of like needing to bring guys up to speed on what you guys are doing on defense?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a whole lot of, we need to get these guys up to speed and stuff. We have a lot of guys that are that understand like the standard of defense that we expect them to play, and I think we have a lot of guys this year in our defense who are really hungry to prove themselves, that haven't played as much, that are really excited to get their opportunity this year. So I'm not stressing about it at all, because I know we're going to have a bunch of guys who are hungry to get after it, and a bunch of guys who are leaders and are going to hold everybody on the defense accountable and hold it to the standard that we know we should be playing at. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think this year we got a lot of guys that are ready to prove something. So, yeah.
Take another swing.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it. All right. Hopefully I don't send it straight to the road. Yeah. Oh, that freaking sliced so hard, right? Yeah.
I do kind of like to ask for specifics sometimes. Anybody in particular, any specific guy that you're like, oh man, this guy is maybe somebody who fans haven't seen a lot of yet, but is really going to make a name for himself this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say Cohen's a big one for sure. Yeah, he looked great in spring. Really hard worker, very vocal. And so it's always great having him out there with you. I mean, he's just got a lot of energy. Defensive line-wise, I mean, I know Max played a lot last year, but like kind of going into more of a starting role this year, I'm really excited for what he's going to put out there. I think he's a really good football player, and I'm excited for the season he's going to have, I think. So.
I mean, you had a chance to play the last couple of years alongside Y.A. Black, who was such a big leader in that unit as well. Did you learn a lot from him? Do you feel like you're stepping into against some of the shoes that maybe he held last year?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Y was definitely a really vocal leader. he didn't like talking to the media that much. He wasn't that vocal in that sense, but on the field with us and stuff, he was never afraid to call somebody out and tell them kind of when they're slacking off, if they're not doing what they need to be doing. So that's definitely somebody that I want to be this year, is somebody that can like not be afraid and respect their teammates enough to call them out and let them know like, hey, we're going to do it this way. So yeah, definitely learned a lot from Wyatt. Oh yeah, go for it.
I mean, that's a very different approach it seems like you have. Like, you seem like you've always been pretty good with the media, good at doing interviews and everything. Is that, again, something that comes natural, or do you have to work on that?
I would say it's some that came with a little bit of practice, like in high school and stuff. Okay. If you look back at like one of my first interviews, my sophomore year of high school, I forget what news station came, if it was KCCI or whatever, but they came to do a story, and I was like stuttering the whole time. I couldn't spit out my answer. I like repeated words over and over again, but took a little practice, but I'd like to think I'm okay at it now. So
yeah, you always do great. You're always chatty. That's always what we look for. Man, it seems like that defensive front, you got, even though you lost Wyatt, you still got, you and Burke, and you got Max up there. I mean, it seems like that.
Brian too.
Yeah, Brian, of course. Yeah. I mean, is that like going to be the centerpiece of the defense this year? You think that front four?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah, in terms of experience, I would say we have the most. So yeah, we definitely want to be the focal point, and I think every position knows on the team, like, if your offensive and defensive line doesn't work, then nothing else can work. So we have to be stout so we can help the guys behind us work. So
yeah, for sure. Anything different to look for this season, or anything that you guys are doing differently? Just like kind of the same what we've seen out of Bill and out of your defensive line coach,
KB, Kelvin Bell.
Yeah, Kelvin, of course.
Yep.
You and Kelvin kind of doing things.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at our track record, you don't want to broke some of that, or you don't want to fix something that isn't broke. But
you bend your knees? Is that a thing?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, not a whole lot. But.
A little bit of air under it.
You're actually hitting the top of it, and then it's bouncing off the ground and then going up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you just keep your shoulders down more, then you won't do that as much.
All right.
Yeah.
Good tip. Keep the shoulders down.
Yeah, that's a weird feeling.
As in, like, bend over even more?
No, like,
like
so like when you're here like normal, but then when you go to swing, you're like lifting your shoulders up a little bit. So just keep them the same level the whole time.
Okay. I know you spend some time here at Pinseekers. Any other off-the-field activities? What keeps you busy in your spare time?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it now is just spending time with Aubrey, my wife, but yeah, I like to golf sometimes. I haven't been this summer as much. I'm not good at all. But I like to fish. I'm way better at disc golf than I am real golf. So I enjoy doing that a lot too. Oh, that was way better.
Better?
Yeah. That would be better.
Pinseekers at a disc golf feature.
Yeah, that would be sweet. Yeah, I got a few other guys to go disc golfing with me a couple years ago. Will comes with me a lot, and then Addison, Estranga, and so that's kind of like the three of us go out quite a few times during the summer, especially and play. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's cheaper. It's like $20 to get a disc, and you don't have to pay to play at the course. So.
Who this year is? I know last year, like Jay Higgins was kind of the quarterback of the defense. Who stepped into that role this year? Who is kind of the main point guy on defense? I
would say, well, I mean, for like linebacker, Jaden Harrell is the one kind of calling the shots and directing traffic and all that stuff. I think he did a good job during spring doing that, and so yeah, I'm excited for him. And like Shire is another one too, and Jackson Rexroth, Jane Montgomery. I think they've really stepped into bigger roles this year too. So,
if you were to put some fake money down on who's going to lead the team in tackles this year,
oh gosh, I don't know. I couldn't even give you.
You got a couple offensive guys here, so you're not hurting anybody's feelings.
Oh, that was way better.
Better? That's some good contact.
That was solid, yeah.
Are we hitting 100 yet?
Yeah. That was good. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
You've taken up enough of your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for
Awesome.
having me. Yeah.